I do like their lineup. I actually think this is a pretty nice anti-mage game. It should be pretty hard for him to die. The amount of damage that they can burst him off for like AoE is, it's alright, but kind of like for an anti-mage anyways, it might be lacking. And I kind of worry about this mid lane for 33. It's actually going to be Seb mid.
Oh,
they're going to switch things up. I like this. 33 is an offlaner, so it makes sense, but he's going to be put against Weehaw mid. Seb, I very rarely see him mid.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's fine at it. Like, I'm sure he's still a good player, so he'll figure it out. But not really his natural role.
You know, I guess what better time than now?
Than right now.
To try to change things up or stir the pot a bit and see how things can taste. As it's just, you know, it's ESL Online. It's a league. We have lots of games ahead of us. They already have the game 1 win. You know, whether it be an intriguing draft situation where they kind of need to make these last-minute calls or not, whatever it may be, I'm excited. I'm going to be hopefully entertained. 33 making the cross-country cross-country trip. That tip threw me off a bit, as 33 will head all the way up north. GH getting in for the outpost there. It's good to see GH again on the Wisp, and I'm sure he's feeling good about some of the headdress buffs.
This is the perfect GH hero. You know, he just helps you out.
He's just a spirit.
Yeah, he's just there to help you.
He's positive. It's positive energy, and that's all. If
now
only
that we're paused, you know, I'll tell you my favorite GH story of all time.
Oh yes, please.
So I think people have heard this before, but it's it bears repeating. So Matsu obviously got kicked from Liquid before TI. He's feeling very down about himself, and of course his fellow teammates come to, you know, they send him messages because they've been together for so long.
Yeah.
And GH ends up calling him on the phone. He's like, hey, I just wanted to make sure you're okay. I really, like, I'm so sad that this had to happen and stuff like that. And Matu said by the end of the call, it was Matu that had to consult GH because he was so distraught over the situation. And he's like, and he was apparently like really messed up, and he's like, it's okay. And it like made Matu better that he felt bad about the entire situation. So that is him in a nutshell. Very sweet guy.
What a bro. And while sweet on the outside, he can bring some
he's not nice,
seriously aggravating and intense gameplay on the inside. You think he's all nice until you're on the other team trying to take down your core, and then he shows up to save him, and you're like, come on, man.
He does not make life easy for you at all.
Certainly not. All right, well, we are on pause. We are back underway, and very intrigued by the laning matchup here. But
who's playing the Pugna as a
that roaming
support?
Fast Pugna.
Yeah, he manages to just get a kill, and No-Tail's going to be playing a 5 Earthshaker, which means this is going to be a Core Chen.
So what does that mean? That means it's a fast lineup, right? I mean, who actually is in a lot of trouble top lane.
He's dead. Yeah, that's going to be first blood. This is something that Alliance used to run for 33. It's pretty dangerous. They usually put him as like the offlane Chen. You get some creeps, you're able to fight, and then you just push at a very reasonable time. Yeah, not really sure what they're going for here, but it kind of fits in like the theme of the type of lineups that they like to run.
Of course, yeah.
That is a really nice kill. Mind control as
No-Tail sets up a beautiful blocked fissure, and with a follow-up homing missile and rocket barrage, I'm sure they can make quick work of the Centaur mid lane. Seb dancing around with Weehaw's Bat Rider. You know, Weehaw Bat, well versed in the mid lane, as we know, so he knows the limitations of the hero and how far he can stretch it.
Yeah, Weehaw, very good. He plays all those weird mid heroes. You know, the ones that like you don't really expect. The Earth Spirits, the Wind Rangers, Meepos. He plays Timber, Bat Rider. Like, of course, a lot of people play like Timber and Bat, but it's just like Weehaw likes to add a little bit of flair to the game. He brings his pub mentality towards his professional games, which I think is really cool.
And this is a guy who started Meepo primarily, and definitely flourished into always having these intriguing pickups, not usually the cookie cutter cores that everyone else is going for. He's always kind of thinking outside the box and willing to be a bit more flexible with his hero pool. It's always nice to have that kind of specialty core player on your team.
And Miracle is off to an okay-ish start. He's got 12 CS. He's doing pretty well for himself. Saksa is going to make his way up here, decrep him, and just run away. He might still go for the chase. He does have Orb of Venom, but without a Blinks available. Looks like they'll just chill.
Yeah, they're quick to assess the situation on what could be a potential overdive or not, and try to just calculate whether it's better to step back for the farm. It's going to be, I imagine, a very methodical game in that right for NIGMA and for Miracle to just continue to nourish himself up so he can be that threat, certainly later on. Looks like Kuro has joined bottom lane to be side by side with Mind Control and his Centaur. Those fissure stuns can be quite annoying. So it's good to have the Wyvern nearby as a bailout. And that Bassi, I'm sure, helps.
And this mid Legion is actually leading the game right now in CS.
Yeah, look,
he's just fighting.
Oh, he's just taking it to Weehaw. I mean, yeah, Weehaw.
He's got the rune, though.
Nope, nope, no tails there. That's my blueberry rune. And he's looking... I was going to say, is he going to commit a fissure for this?
This is pretty big. Weehaw used all of his mana. He just popped his salve, but without any mana, you're not going to pressure this Legion at all, and Seb is having a very free time right now. He's almost got treads if he wants it. About to pick up his own level 6 maybe after a wave and a half. Very, very nice for him so far.
Yeah, it's certainly going to be frustrating for Weehaw here. Probably not expecting to come into this game going against the Legion commander in the mid lane, but here we are, bottom lane.
And this anti-mage is not having free farm. I thought he was going to be fine against a solo Chen, but it looks like they're actually doing really, really well against him. Safe lane Chen, man, it's the new meta. Why not? He's having some troubles last hitting, but it's all right. He'll figure it out.
Yeah, I was curious, like, what is making the core Chen just be so successful? Is it just the quick surge of levels, getting the extra creeps early on, and being able to see us with them? Or?
Yeah, you're able to play really, really fast, and you act almost like a Beastmaster that comes with a heal. Very, very nice.
Oh, that's a good way of looking at it. And we'll see if once that Hand of God does come online, if that's going to be a call to action for OG overall. As we continue to see that mid lane flirt, same goes for bottom here. No tail, kind of walking around a bit deep here. Happy to take it to the Wyvern, as Sumail is, second in CS, only shy of where Seb is at 33 and 11. Has really had not too much pressure here. No Tail has done a great job being the bouncer for the lane.
Yeah, he's making this really annoying. It feels like this is often OG strategy, even going back to like TI, just try to make Mind Control's game as hard as possible.
Well, you say that, but it could be just said the same onto Weehaw. It's like the pressure they've already added onto Weehaw. Maybe a lot of credit to No Tail on just flipping around between bottom and mid lane. Now bottom, they make their move forward with a nicely planted fissure. There's the full rocket barrage coming out from Sumail. They need just a few more hits. Can No Tail get the job done? Looking to move in with that big bad luck. Can he smack it? Oh no! Comes up a bit short. GH now steps in as the paramedic.
Oh, that might have actually got him killed.
There's just too much burst, and you're right with the cold embrace locking him in that spot. He is going to certainly go down. No Tail. Will he fall for this?
Yeah, I think that cold embrace got MC killed.
GH wants it. GH wants it, but he's not going to get it. Sumail pops the balloon and throws the tip.
I really think if he didn't use that there, he was able to just run away. He was ahead of the gyrocopter, and Earthshaker was out of mana. We're going to take a quick look at what just happened there, but I'm pretty sure that would have led to Mind Control being alright. As we're going to see the dive, they get under the tower. Everything looks okay. She's getting really low, but he had to make that call. Yeah, and look at how far Sumail is.
And at the same time they do it.
Yeah, I think he could have just made it. Maybe they were going for some kind of bait, but instead that leads to 2 kills or nothing.
Big boost for that bottom lane for OG, and Sumail already had so much going for him in that laning phase. So I don't know. This is that combo. And I imagine that now as the levels are coming together, ooh, pop goes Saksa there. Top lane Miracle makes his ultimate debut. But bottom lane, we also have a big fight breaking out. Call down there, committed. Sumail charging on forward, but Weehaw's Bat Rider lassos him up and pulls him through the fiery flames.
Very good amount of money just picked up by Weehaw. He really needed that. He was getting out CS pretty badly in mid. So that's going to be a good hefty chunk of change for him. He's going to be doing all right when it comes to the net worth department. Now only 600 gold. At one point he was like 8. We're going to see a rotation, in fact, from Seb. The first Centaur stun comes out. He's waiting for the blink, and he's found the angle. He wants to get the duel off. He's getting really close, but now he's in tower range. He's actually going to wait it out.
Gets it now. I don't think GH can offer nearly enough sustain to bail him out of that one with Seb locking him in place.
That Chen safe lane, you already know.
It's terrifying, and you know, with Seb kind of going in the dark, they didn't make the call that he could possibly be heading to that top lane. While we see bottom potential trouble, mind control under the tower, the OG onslaught continues.
Even more kills for them, and I really didn't think that they would have the potential to get this many kills.
All right. Oh,
rotation.
TP. They know he already used that lasso, and Miracle can't get close enough.
Creeps will die though for this. Which is not the worst thing in the world, but they really wanted that kill. Nice call by 33 to go for the TP. And 33 is looking sharp, man.
Yeah.
Of course, he's very motivated. He has a lot to play for here. He wants to show the world that he's still got it. There's always that syndrome, you know, you have something to prove once you get kicked.
True, true. And gotta admit, I was a little sus about it. You know, it just being a core Chen, and then the way NIGMA were able to just easily dive him at the start of the match and take him out. I thought that it could have been a struggle for him, but you're right.
1K more net worth than this Centaur at bottom. You know, Crow's going to be saying, play like 33, mind control.
Damn. That's not going to make mind control feel good.
No, he's making it work so far. 2 out of the 3 heroes on the side of OG.
10-minute outpost. Nice cancel. That could have cost OG a little bit of an XP boost. Very sneaky by Kuro, but it's going to cost Kuro's life. Top, they have a duel out onto Kuro, and Seb will be earning the extra damage. And that gets him a Blink Dagger too.
Yeah, he needs the damage, by the way. He needs to be able to find the supports in this game, because there's so much that actually hurts the duel. There's the relocate, there's the Cold Embrace, which is really, really good against it. It's one of the best counters in the game against the Legion Commander.
But I've not yet been in a position where Kuro can bail someone out with the duel, but I'm sure a handy tool to have when the fights really start coming together. I'm seeing a rotation from OG to come to this bottom lane. One, now another. That's going to be 4 OG members looking to secure this bottom tier 1 and take full control of this bottom jungle. They already have the obs wards planted. They're already got the call. The duel's already back up, and they're going for the big bad boy, and they got it.
Yeah, didn't get the damage,
no, but
they get the tower too.
Certainly worth.
They are this bottom lane for MC. This is twice now that they've given him the safe lane, and they have ruined his life. Has no net worth. He's even below the 4 position Pugna. Doesn't really have a game or anywhere to really go with this.
But NIGMA have Lasso now. They have Stampede. Certainly they have to make something happen. Here they go, bottom lane. As they pop the smoke, they already come across Seb. Seb just kind of egging him on a bit, and now No Tail shows up, and it got a bit awkward for NIGMA. They were not expecting OG to be already so hostile in their territory, but they are here. They have claimed this territory as their own.
Yeah, don't forget what team this is that you're playing against.
Oh.
These are the guys that will make this play. You might expect to just run into 1 hero, but you're going to find 4.
Yeah, they know they have the numbers on you, or at least will have an even matchup. Miracle's not coming. Miracle's top lane.
Miracle is...
And Wisp is not with him, so he's not going to be here. Now they charge in hard. They're looking to go for Seb. Oh, bump back. Echo, not the most effective. Shakes up mind control a little bit, but they are going to easily shrug that off and take No Tail down. The follow-up kill onto Seb is there. Let's go ahead and try to make it a full trifecta. Moving in for Sumail. Here we go, though. Saksa trying his best. Sucks the life and takes mind control down.
Kill Saksa
still cost Sumail's life. They'll get Saksa potentially on top of it. This is a big boost of morale for NIGMA. Still.
1 hit.
Oh, not enough.
Thought that was going to be the ultra kill. And it all leads with just kind of an awkward setup from OG. They weren't able to get a really good slam or really a fissure that blocked off anything, and Seb sort of just got chased down.
Yeah,
OG's lineup kind of relies on being the aggressor here. When they have to backpedal, they don't do it so well.
And obviously, you know, NIGMA had everything up raring to go, and they were going to make something happen because of the
Look at that sidestep.
And the positioning from NIGMA, able to kind of play from the outside in.
Yeah.
You know, OG just got pincered hard.
No-Tail thought that he had the perfect echo, but he did not.
He certainly did not. And, you know, Sumail unfortunately ends up being a bit of a bystander, tries to make a hasty retreat. You know, Saksa, credit to him, somehow life sucks his way and finds a way to escape out from trouble. But here we go. Just as we return from the replay, it's OG back on the move. And Seb gets a little bit more damage in the pocket.
And somehow this anti-mage is not highest net worth right now. I figured he would be, but unfortunately he's not. Doesn't really have the best game so far.
Weehaw going
not
deep.
yet.
They're looking to go for No-Tail. Stepping from mind control. And there's Miracle. He's trying to get that network lead back with that pop right there.
Seb is getting further from his team.
Oh no. Pulled from the pack and now going to get separated in further. Saksa. Life drains onto Weehaw, trying to slow him down, but then Kuro responds with the ulti. Locks them both in spot. Surprisingly, Saksa not eating a whole lot of damage there from Seb. And now it can be mind control in a bit of trouble. He's able to get off the stun, but they quickly isolate him and look to take him down. He does manage to take a cute little carrier kill along the way, but as you mentioned, Weehaw,
all those creeps,
falls
33 came in.
The Centaur brothers.
Zoo.
Oh my goodness, they're so big and bad and buff. Look at him.
And he wants the duel. He's going to get it easily.
Damn.
They're going to grab a mid tower for it. And all of a sudden, it looked like the game was okay for NIGMA after they got those 3 kills. And it got down to a 1k gold lead. It's just been bumped up to 5. And it happens in a hurry if you're not ready. That's the thing about playing against OG. You have to anticipate this pace. It's go, 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 go.
And surprisingly how much sustained power OG have. Yeah, certainly you have the Chen, and that's great, and the Hand of God, but even Saksa's putting in overtime trying to bail everybody out. NIGMA really have to work so hard to get these kills. As we see bottom, Miracle still trying to finish out his Battle Fury. Uh-oh, is he caught and locked from the Centaur
stuns?
And then No-Tail finishes it off. They're going to tip the hell out of 33 for the wonderful setup there. Oh, greedy Miracle.
Zoo. It's insane. He's got 3 stuns and a net. No boots or anything like that, but with drums and a Helm of Dom, he's very tanky. He hits hard.
Chen Overlords rise up.
Yeah, they're really utilizing their stand-in. They're kind of working around what they know 33 does really well, and that's these micro-base heroes, these Visages, Lone Druids, Broodmothers, Lycans like we saw in the last game. This is his bread and butter, and he has superb micro. He really understands how to push out lanes using his creeps. He gets a lot out of the lanes. Probably has like the best understanding of like how to play core Chen.
And a lot of credit to him, because you have No-Tail on the team. No-Tail as well has been formerly known as a micro god in his own right. And now to see this new wave of talent just kind of really take it up another notch. It's just fantastic to see as
look at this pressure right now.
The zoo pressure coming out from the bottom lane.
And mid, as Saksa is blasting it up with the Pugna. They could decide to go for a very early high ground here. In fact, he's going to ditch mid after the glyph was popped, and they might just go for it. They know that the anti-mage can't really fight at this point, and the amount of wave clear that they have, it's really just this Winter Wyvern. He's got to get here now, or they've got to get this anti-mage to start creep cutting this bottom lane. And you don't want to see him at top. He's not going to take that tier 2 or that tier 1 mid. So you need to start seeing him cut this bottom wave as all the Centaurs are hitting. Oh, this is a lot of creeps.
They do manage to quickly take out the Chen with a nice ult there from Kuro. The creeps also will fall. No-Tail gets off the dunk. It only assists in finishing off mind control there. Seb moves in, tries to go for the dual finish, but there is a pullback from GH, doing what he does best. Tier 3 is already fallen. Sumail trying to clean house. Dishes out a big flat cannon.
And the rocket hits on the way back.
Oh, GH will pop. He's down and out. No buyback going to be there for him. And they go back on the assault, looking to get the finish of the racks. Now, mind you, Miracle still farming over on the side, not looking to participate in this, already probably accepting that they will lose this set of racks and prepare for later rounds.
Yeah, that's a 17-minute racks that they've just taken. They did lose the Chen for it, so no Chen ulti heal or anything like that. It does have the pipe. And I'm not really sure how NIGMA are supposed to fight. They don't really have the best frontliner. The Centaur is so underfarmed that he can't really do too much. And when you go for the double bracer build, it used to be really value in this like really quick meta. But this doesn't really lead to anything, and they have to play for like this stronger mid-game tempo timing. He doesn't have a pipe, no blink dagger on the way. He's got like 400 gold. I don't really know how MC is supposed to recover. 0, 7, and 5 doesn't really have too much to do in this kind of game where they just run at him. And they need to cut creep waves a lot better. Like when OG just decided to form up as 5 bottom, and you're still just hitting the 2 mid, like the mid wave and the top wave, and you're not cutting bottom, even after you glyph. Like, it doesn't have to be Miracle. It can be Weehaw as well, but you have to anticipate that move coming. I just don't think they expected OG to go high ground, but that's what has to happen at this point. Somebody has to be cutting waves.
Moves being made potentially by NIGMA. OG, look at the clash. They flank him from the side. The stun's out. Big ult though from Kuro. Does manage to isolate and take out Saksa. It will cost him his own life. And then a follow-up takedown is going to be there onto Weehaw. OG punch NIGMA back and kick him out of their jungle.
Oh, that the curse almost always leads to a kill in a game like this. There's just so many creeps, there's so many things, but it doesn't really matter because the overall team fight, Seb is always finding somebody with the jump, and he's trying to just find either the Wyvern or the IO, and he's been very successful in doing so. Now they're going to pick up a Roche, and for Miracle, who's not quite ready to fight, just the Manta alone, with the Battle Fury, it's not enough for him to want to engage 5-on-5. He needs at least one more item before he feels comfortable about taking the engagement. He doesn't really have the stats to fight into that gyrocopter right now.
Yeah, it is such a shame. Like, it's the anti-mage stigma, you know. It's like, I'm just not ready yet, guys. And of all lineups to go against OG, they are not going to give you that time.
Yeah, this time around though, Miracle, he feels comfortable enough to cut. He should start cutting waves. Like, that should be his new primary objective, as it looks like MC will die again.
Oh, GH.
And GH even came up here, but I don't think they kill him.
Run, GH, little GH. Don't do it, no tail. He's gone.
Yeah, he's just he's just trying to connect to the next wave.
Fair enough. But that doesn't mean like the relocate goes down. It's another pick off on the mind control, and already a chase on. Wow, that decrep from so far away. Aether Lens finds connection there, but Weehaw is able to coast away from the haters, back into the safety of his home. But OG are going to start restricting the availability of the map outside of what maybe Miracle can skip over. And they're going to just go for this top tier 2. It's already the final outer tower remaining.
And they really want to go take another set of racks with this Aegis. You want to put all of the pressure onto NIGMA. Like you said, restrict map movement to just cutting waves. That would be ideal for OG, because even then you'll still get a gold advantage. As I heard...
Yeah, charges out. Bottom
Miracle
lane.
died? How? What happened? And he got sniped too. It looked like he just got the duel and then sniped him with the nuke. And they're going to go high ground. They're ignoring Seb. They're saying, Seb, good job.
Seb is just pulling the focus. They even commit the lasso for it. And OG just said, no problem. Get inside.
Look at Notail. He's sticking around to try to cancel TPs. And mind control dies to the 2 support heroes.
And he has no buyback. He's still going to be gone for about 25 more seconds.
Seb's going to get TP'd in.
Oh, we may never see this anti-mage get to play. Look at OG. Threat onto the racks now. NIGMA forced to already dig deep. Weehaw, he has no lasso. All he has is a BKB flying. And that obviously is not going to lead to a lot.
Again.
Another duel's there. Insta snipe of Kuro. Weehaw's forced to take flight and find a safe path.
All right, it's a 22-minute mega creeps. Cool.
Yeah. OG still, they still got it. You know.
I guess it doesn't matter who they play with. It's just going to work out. This is going to be megas at 22. I don't think that NIGMA can recover from this.
Wow.
In fact, yeah, they're going to call it.
What an emphatic opener in this league for OG. They come in, they take 2 games, they make us wait a little bit for it, and it takes no time at all to get the series done.
This was a statement game. This was them saying, we're still really dangerous. No Thompson.